Yo, what is up, everybody? And today we're gonna be doing farming Thrax. Today, man, we're gonna be using a lot of catalysts in this build because you want the highest amount of effects you can really get to farm these behemoths. You want to do quick slays, and you just want to kill them. Just want to kill them real quickly before they go into, for example, Thrax go into the voids, and that's a lot of time wasted. You want to get these part breaks, and yeah, these builds are gonna help you with it. So let's get right into it with the axe. We got catalyst on this, 60% effectiveness and duration for the tonics. We're gonna be staggering, of course, part breaks and just interrupts and all that. Overpower, 40% damage versus those at +6. Predator, 35% extra damage after 15 seconds of not getting hit. So it stays on the whole time until you get hit, and then you have to wait extra 50%, 15 seconds. Sharpen, extra part damage by 30%. Cunning, critical strike chance and damage. And I do not have my axe upgraded. I don't have a lot of stuff upgraded, man. Them Aether hearts, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using 7.5%. Of course, you're gonna be using +6 if you have it, and it's gonna be a lot more effective. And yeah, Assassin's Frenzy. After our part break, we get more attack speed. So of course, we only need is at +3 because we're not gonna need 40 seconds. We're not gonna need 40 seconds. Don't have to worry about that. Berserker. The more damage you do, you get stacks that deal even more damage. We got Discipline for that critical strike chance and that damage. Berserker, Assassin's Frenzy. Grim Onslaught, we're going to throw our axe, catch it. Overcharge Cylinder, we get 75% damage increase bonus when we charge that up. Zeal, we have Catalyst on this, so we got attack speed for our Lantern. Then we have Thunder Deep's Capacitator, so this is Thunder Deep Drask with Cunning on it. We have Time Weave set with Overpower. Malkarian with Predator. Then we have another Time Weave with Sharpen. Now let's go ahead and move on to our hammer here. We have Berserker, we have Catalyst, Cunning, Overpower, Predator, and Sharpen. This is a very damage-based build right here. We have Discipline, Strike Zeal with Catalyst on it. We have Berserker, Mighty Landbreaker, 35% extra damage when you put that buff up. And then we have Anti-Clip. So we're going to Aether Charge our ammo after we do like a slam attack or whatever. And that ammo that we use to prime attacks are going to get increased by 300%. So you want that for more damage. Or of course you can choose whichever other mod you feel comfortable with. Then we have Thunder Deep Drask again with Cunning. We have Thrax this time with Predator. I should have probably found... I mean, you could probably find Eternals, of course. Then we have Torgs with Sharpen on it. And then we have Koshi's with Catalyst on that. And that's going to be this build right there. Let's move on to the Chain Blades, our fast builds, man. Love Chain Blades. We got Cunning, Overpower, Predator. We got Pulse. Every 5th hit is a critical strike with extra strike damage. Sharpen, Berserker, and Energize. You want that Reaper's Dance or that Cruel Wrist Strike to generate way faster so you can have that good movement. You want good movement. We have Discipline on this. Always use Discipline if you're trying to farm because it does the most damage with the critical strikes. For the weapons, we have Cunning and Berserker, Cruel Wrist Strike, and Hurricane Blades, that Blade Spin combo. Strike Zeal is going to have Energize on it. We have Time Weave with Predator, another Time Weave with Sharpen, with Torgadero with Sharpen, and then we have Chrono with Pulse. Now, these are a lot of end-game items, and you can, of course, find alternatives. Just ask me in the comments for some alternatives, and I got y'all. But I want to make sure we have the greatest builds for slaying Thrax, like the really best builds, but it still keeps with the base weapon. So we have, of course, Rescue as the base weapon. And and also with the hammer is different. It's going to be a Hellion this time. Now for the Pike, we got the Pike. For the Pike, we have Conduit, attack speed after Lantern hold, Cunning, Overpower, Pulse, Sharpen, Berserker, and Predator. We have Discipline, of course. Strike Zeal is going to include Conduit. Rezakiri, Spire of Dawn is going to have Cunning, Berserker, Savage Wellspring for that 30% critical strike chance. Then we have Extra Spearhead if you're trying to wound. Then we have for Thunder Deep Drask, we have Pulse, another Time Weave with Sharpen, more Time Weave with Pulse. Then we have Koshai with Conduit. And that's going to be this build right here. Nice and easy, quick. Now this build, you want to lose stamina in this build. This is going to be our Adrenaline base build right here. So 3% extra damage every 10 stamina missing. So of course, waste your stamina. And with Strikers, you waste stamina a lot because you're always trying to get the heavy attack off for them for the mantras. So make sure you do that. We have Catalyst, Cunning, Overpower, Pulse, Assassin Frenzy, and Sharpen on this. Discipline. Strike Zeal has Catalyst. We have Cunning and Sharpen on the weapon here. Titan's Crash, that little clap ability, and Psychonic Strike Plate. We have Carabax Helmet with Adrenaline. Time Weave with Overpower. We have Storm Claws with Adrenaline. Chrono with Pulse. And that's what we have for this build. And we have for our last build, the repeaters, man. Here we go. We have Catalyst. Or it's not our last build. We still have the sword. Can't forget about that. But we have Catalyst on this. Overpower, Predator, Pulse, Sharpen, and Cunning. Discipline, of course. What's going to be different is we're going to have Pangar Shine. Spice it up a little bit with Catalyst. Maybe freeze the Behemoth a little bit. We got Cunning and Catalyst. Salvo Chamber. Captain's Grip and Lucky Magazine for that critical strike chance every round missing. Then we have Thunder's Drafts with Predator. Time Weave with Sharpen. Time Weave with Predator. And Chronovore with Pulse. Now let's go ahead and head all the way over here to the sword. Can't forget about the sword, y'all. We have Catalyst, Cunning, Energize, Overpower, Pulse, and Sharpen for the sword. We have Discipline. We have Catalyst on this, on the Strike Zeal. Then we have Cunning and Energize. Eventually Overdrive, we have that parry attack, or that parry, parry attack, right, and Recursive Hilt. Of course, always want to Avenge Overdrive so you can, have that little parry with Discipline, so you have two dodges, kind of like dodges, Then we have Stormclaw for the helmet with Pulse, Time Weave with Sharpen, Time Weave with Sharpen, and another Time Weave with not Sharpen, but Pulse. But that's pretty much it right there. Let's get into the gameplay, man. Like and subscribe, bro, to 2K. Hope y'all enjoy these builds and enjoy farming. Let's get right into it.